What is up? We are in, this is Fort Santiago. We are in Manila. Built to fortify the defense of Fort Santiago versus attacks from the side of the Manila Bay. First constructed as a solid curtain wall after the original rampart on the site was destroyed by earthquake in 1645. Known as the Manila Arsenal during the occupation of the United States in early 20th century. Utilized as a military barracks by the Japanese Imperial Army during World War II. Restored in 1950, 1983. And then it's been a national treasure since 2014. So you can see we're going to walk around the whole thing, but it's this whole fort area. There's like a wall around all of it. You can see it's this huge area. So you can look there. All of this stuff around here. This used to be barracks. All right. Wow. This used to be some kind of prison. Wow. Now it's a place for, sounds like Korean tourists. Smells a little moldy, a little bit like cat urine. There's a lot of stray cats around here. Moldy cat urine. That was the name of a punk band I was a lead singer in. Really good band. Look it up. I'll come up here, you can kind of see the perimeter of everything. Wow. Yeah. This is wild. So you can see right there, you can see like little cannons right over there. It's like a little cannon and that's a cannon. And then now there's a little restaurant there. You think like back in the 1600s when this was used as like a military base that they thought, 400 years from now, they're gonna have a little coffee shop. It's gonna be a place where they sell trinkets and you can sort of see all this behind me. And this, what we're standing on is this huge like wall area. Yeah, so there's a whole, and this is in downtown Manila, which is basically called Old Manila. And so there's like all of these sort of remnants of these stuff from the fort and the wall. Look at that. I think when they got, whatever guy was manning that, like whatever, waiting for an attack, he someday, so all this, so down, see those are all like gift shops and everything. So we're on the roof of all of these like gift shops. So when some guy was like manning this cannon, 400 years from now, they're gonna be selling fridge magnets and boba. Fringe magnets and boba. Kind of lookout tower. And again, like look at all this stuff on the wall. He's like, 400 years from now, we're going to have Fuvley loves, and cross it out. Edelton loves FAP. I guess Edelton doesn't love FAP anymore. Over here is a math equation. Yeah. So what's going to happen 400? What's going to be here 400 years from now? Just another mall, or just it's going to be leveled, or the human beings won't be here, or they'll just be like, this will be like a museum for whatever alien species takes over, and they're just like, this is how the crazy human race used to operate. This is really cool. You can see, obviously those metal beams are not from the 1600s. That's, I'm assuming, put up to keep this from collapsing. This is really old. You can see how old this is. Earthquake. Look at that. Boom, right over my head. Clack. Some guy was walking a poster going, 400 years from now, there's going to be some comedian in a soccer jersey he got in El Salvador, walking around doing a blog. He's like, 400 years from now, I'm sure there's going to be a comedian doing a travel YouTube thing. Yeah, that tracks. 40 years from now, there's going to be some alien. Some alien's going to be doing a podcast. I'm just like, they're going to find this. This was a failed species. This was the human race that was around for 1 million years, and they couldn't evolve past war and greed and killing each other over religion and other crazy things. And so now they're see, there's more of the moat. We're going to get to the moat. This is a moat. Oh, I love a good moat. I love a good moat. I'm going to build one around my apartment complex. Just, you never know when marauders are going to come by. There's more of the wall. You can kind of see it's from the earthquake business over there. Hello. You can see the whole. It's starting to rain. I love like old stuff and then just high rises. It's feeling a little rain. The weather here is really nice. 80 degrees, a little humid, but not like crushing. Yeah, and there's a crane from the 1600s. Oh, oh, ooh. Ah. rain's coming down. Oh, wow. This rain is coming down. You can see this is, so back there, those two, that's the last remaining. There used to be 6 or 7 churches. These are the last two that are, the last one that's remaining. The cathedral. So again, this is what's so unique about the Philippines. Most Asian countries have, roots to Buddhism and Hinduism, but this, because it was colonized, it's got a nice old Catholic church we're going to see later. And there's a little cat. Gato. We'll take a look at that church later. That's just across the way. Looks like the rain stopped. All right. This is beautiful. I love history. And how the history of a region influences what it's like today. So you can see that whole cross the moat. Let's cross the moat. Dude, gotta do some moat crossing. It's the moat. So this is the exterior wall of the fort. Isn't it crazy? Like, the Americans use this like at the beginning of the 20th century, and then the Japanese use. The thing about military bases, they never go away. They just change owners. Let's read this. Main fortress of the Intramus, established by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, of the site of the former wooden fort of Raja Salaman, 1571, burned down during the siege of the Chinese pirate Lin Fang. 1574, reconstructed with local volcanic tuft adobe. 1590-1593, citadel of the armies of 4 foreign powers: Spain, 1571 to 1898, Great Britain, 1763 through 1764, during the 7 Years' War. United States, 1898 to 1946, and the Empire of Japan, 1942 through 45, during the Second World War, declared a national shrine, a national monument. Yeah, the Philippines was the site of a lot of battles from this is really cool. You can see that. That looks like it's done in wood. Like it's a wood tapestry or something. Let's see. I'll walk to where they're taking all these photos. Santiago. Wow, this is stunning. Plaza de Arms. This is the central plaza. This was used for military drills, marches. Jose Rizal, national martyr, elected to the site 1953. Yeah, the Japanese did not respect the Filipinos, but they took advantage of them. The Japanese empire was pretty gnarly. Oh, this is awesome. This is the whole plaza you can see. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? So nice. Oh, wow. More of these spots where cannons went. You see right there. Feeling a little rain. There's that. Wow. Again, when there was a guy manning this spot here, did he think, 400 years there's going to be high rises, condominiums with pools and gyms, and get your hair cut at the bottom of it, and shoe shine, all the modern amenities. Just cross the moat and I don't know. Yeah. Just to think that there was then American soldiers here, British soldiers, the Japanese were here. Crazy. That's a huge tree that got cut down. Right there, and then bang, it fell. Hello. 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 Exit only. Entrance, okay. Thank you, sir. All right. Okay. Oh, I see. You get in there. All right. Hello. What are your names?
I'm Divine and April Jennifer.
Hello. Are you from Manila or
No. Isabella.
where's that? Where's Isabella?
Vlog.
Is that in the south? North.
North.
North. Okay.
You're a vlogger?
Yes.
What The name of your.
Do you want? Yes, I have a YouTube channel. The name?
Yeah.
Graham Elwood. That's my name.
Ipa-search nyo nga.
Yeah.
Can you search?
Yes, I can do it. Here, you hold it. You make some shots. There you go.
Hi guys, for today's video. Sir, magay kayo, baka nandito na yung para sa.
I don't know what you're saying, but here, say it. Let me get it.
Ay, ka naman.
So this is my channel. That's me.
Ah, okay.
So you're now subscribed to my channel.
Okay, sure.
Okay. What do you guys do? Are you students? Or are you?
No, working.
Working.
Where do you work?
Makati. Makati.
What's Makati? Is it an area?
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Caregivers.
You're what?
Caregiver po. Ay,
Caregivers.
Yeah, so.
Oh. Caregivers. Is it like a hospital or
No, yeah, like a private.
private?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, did you go to school for that? No. You just walked up one day and said, "I want to be a caregiver," and they said yes.
You know Tagalog?
No, I don't know Tagalog.
Okay.
So you can say whatever about me, and I won't know. What's that? But I will use a translator for this video.
Ano daw? Where are you from, sir?
I am from Los Angeles, California. You know California?
Wow.
Have you ever been to United States? You don't know? United States.
Yeah,
Have you been? No.
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 but I want to go there.
You want to go there?
Yeah, soon.
Okay. You got-
Parang dugo-dugo na yung ibig ko.
Um,
Ano ba, sir?
what other questions do you have for me?
Nothing.
No questions?
You question her.
She's afraid. I think she's afraid to talk. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
so
Thank you
much.
so much. You guys have a great day. Okay. Okay. Tell your friends goodbye.
Hi, bye daw.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. Wow. That was adorable. They asked if I spoke Tagalog because they didn't want to say something that I might understand. I should have said, yes, I do. And then they would have started speaking to me. I don't speak any Tagalog. But if there's any Filipinos watching this that speak Tagalog, can you translate any of this? Put in the comments whatever you heard them saying. Maybe like, oh, who's this crazy American? Or, hey, this guy looks like a off-brand George Clooney, like a dollar store George Clooney. Like, with less hair dye. Yeah, Clooney dyes his hair. He definitely dyes his hair. This is a See where this goes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ooh, that looks gnarly. Some dungeons down there. Oh, dude, look at that. That's some crumbling fort. A little fort crumble. Crumble fort. That was adorable, those women laughing. Wow. I don't know, let's go into the jail. Hope we make it out. Yeah. That's some gnarly jail business. Can we climb up this? Feels like we can. Wow. This is steep. Boom. I bought these shoes at Ross. Let's hope they hold up. Crazy. The hair's jacking around. We're just gonna call this a weird hair travel blog. Traveling around the world with weird hair. And Graham Elwood. We were just down right there. the dungeons of Fort Santiago. The dungeons are among the many chambers located in and around Valerte de Santa Barbara, which is where we're at. Originally built in 1599. Wow. After the Battle of Manila in 1945, layers upon layers of dead bodies, accounting to about 600 prisoners, were found locked inside the dungeons, left by the Japanese to suffer starvation and suffocation. Wow. So the victims were given a proper burial beside the dungeons in a mass grave marked by a white marble cross, which is, wow. So this is the cross. Wow. So the Japanese left 600 people down here to die. The Battle of Manila. The decomposing corpses, victims of the atrocities during the Second World War, discovered at the dungeons by the liberation forces of the United States, were buried en masse under this white marble cross. And there's 600 bodies underneath that. All right, let's go look at the dungeons. This is going to have some weird energy in it. And I guess I should thank my parents for taking me to Dachau when I was 6 to prepare me for this sort of horrifying crap. Wars, God, wars. This is why I'm so anti-war. It's so awful. It's so brutal. All right, let's go down to the dungeon. Oh, fuck.
You are entering. Please. What they go?
Uy, boss! Ano yun? Saan ang labas niya? Dali ate doon.
You are entering hallowed grounds. Please conduct yourself with dignity and respect at all times. That's what this was like. All right. Oh, fuck. That's what it actually looked like. imagine walking through these stairs and this is the first time you see daylight after being stuck down there for whatever. Jesus Christ. Oof. All right. Oh. It's always intense. Being in a place where like all this human suffering happened, it's just like you feel the energy of it. I think it was kind of good that there was like high school kids in there because while they weren't being disrespectful at all. They were being very respectful. They just had having teenager kids in the dungeon. They weren't like laughing. Once they got down there, they weren't laughing or anything or being disrespectful, but they just, I don't know, their sort of innocent youth energy. Maybe they weren't soaking it up or feeling the energy of all the suffering that happened as they're, I don't know. I think if I would have been in there alone, it might have impacted me more. So, grateful.
I prepared. Here they go.
So this is called a theater. This was used to train officers in the 18th century, and it got destroyed, I believe, in World War II, and they took the remnants and sort of reconstructed it in 1967. This is sort of what it looked like before the war. It got destroyed because there's the Battle of Manila with the Japanese. So a lot of this stuff got bombed out. You saw some of those photos I showed you, and now they reconstructed a lot of this. That's the entrance. I am sort of right in the center. So that's like the dungeon that we just saw. That's the wall on that side where we walked around. There's the entrance. And then this is basically the perimeter of this wall on the other side. What a fantastic thing. So glad we came here. Whenever you travel, wherever you go somewhere, I always say go to some sort of cultural site, go to an old museum, go to a church, a temple, whatever, and learn about the area. I love learning history. It's fantastic. I knew some of the history just because having studied World War II stuff, but the specific Battle of Manila, this is pretty